Hi, welcome to Life Coach Training. I'm so excited to get started. It's been really fun over the past few weeks watching people sign up. A lot of people who I know, and I'm excited to get to spend 11 weeks with you again. And a lot of people that I don't know that I think are kind of new to this understanding, or maybe just new to me. So that's really exciting too, to see a lot of fresh names come through and people that I get to know. So I just wanted to make this quick video just to welcome you and just give you a little bit of information about how the course is going to go and maybe some pointers to help you get the most out of it. So as you know, it's 11 weeks, and each Monday there will be a video lesson. I'm going to send you an email. It's going to come probably around 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, so depending on where you live, adjust from there, but early morning where I live. And the email is going to come through, which basically just says the video lesson for this week is now available. And there's a main course page, and there'll be a link to that main course page in all of those emails. It's also in the email the welcome email that you saw. And you can bookmark that page if you want, or again, every Monday you're going to get an email that has a link to the page, so you can just open your email and follow the link. And from there, on the main course page, you'll see links at the bottom for the different lessons. So week 1, we'll just say lesson 1. You can follow that and you'll see the video lesson. Each of the video lessons is about a half hour to maybe 40 minutes long so far. So kind of in that range, and you can just view them right there. Also with the video, there will be an outline, and you can view that outline or you can download it. It's just a PDF. And on the outline, so it kind of just goes along with the video, but there's also a list of recommended reading, in some cases recommended audio, recommended video, with links and everything that you need right there. It's not extra stuff you need to buy. The recommended reading will all be blog posts or articles that are available online. And if it's an audio or a video, I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link so that you can see it. So everything there is just for you to kind of take in at your own pace. So what I recommend in terms of the video is watch it early in the week if you can. And in some cases, you might want to watch it more than once. You'll have access to the videos for life. So definitely throughout your coaching career or whatever you plan to do with this, you might want to go back and rewatch those, because the cool thing about this information is that it changes as you see things differently. So obviously the information doesn't actually change. The video 1 isn't going to actually change on you, but I guarantee that as you start to see more and more of what we're pointing to in this course, you'll go back at some later point and hear really different things. And that's just a really cool thing about this. So for the recommended reading as well, a lot of them are articles that I've posted on my blog over the past year or so. Even if you read them when they first came out, I really recommend you rereading it. It's all short. It's not that time consuming at all. But I think in the context of the video lesson and in the context of this course, going back and rereading some of those things, even if you'd read them before, it's going to be really helpful, and it'll kind of show you something that maybe you didn't see the first time around. So every Monday, there will be the video lesson, and you can take your time and watch it any time. And then every Thursday, we're going to have our group call. So our group call is 1 hour, and all the times and the links and everything that you need, the numbers that you need, are all in the welcome email. And I'll also send you an email reminder every Thursday morning just to remind you that our call is that day. But each Thursday, we'll meet on the phone and have a group call, and I'll kind of highlight what I think is really important maybe from that week's lesson, that video, anything else that's coming up. And then I hope to just turn it over to you guys for lots of questions, conversation, discussion about whatever it is that we're talking about. So those calls are going to go by quick. An hour with a lot of Q&A, an hour goes by really quick. But I really want to encourage you to be on those calls. Be on them live if you can, but I know not everyone can, and that's totally okay. You're going to get the recording each Thursday evening. You'll get the recording of the call. So really try to listen to them. If you can't be there live, at the very least, try to keep up with them and listen to them when you can, because in past courses like this that I've taught, so much of the learning really happens on those calls. It's one thing, and it's helpful. It's a great thing to kind of sit at home and just watch me talking to you. But it's a really different thing. It takes it a lot deeper to be on a call with 10, 20, 30 other people that are kind of all seeing the same thing and hear what they're seeing, and to share what you're seeing with them. And it really just takes it to another level. So I really want to encourage you to be on the calls live if you can, and if not, just listen to the recording. So the other component, two more components I want to mention to the course. One is the Facebook page. It is a totally private, I have it set up as a private page. So that means that only the people registered in this course can see anything that's there. If you post something in the Facebook page, it's gonna show up on your news feed, but that doesn't mean anyone else can see it. It's just a private group. So I will be adding people to the Facebook group. You may be getting, if we aren't Facebook friends currently, you may get added in by way of an invitation that's going to come, an email invitation that comes from Facebook. So look out for that. And if by Friday, February 26th, I believe, if you don't see yourself in the Facebook group, just reach out to me, because Facebook is really wonky with that. And again, I've done the Facebook group like this in other courses I've taught. And I'll send the invitation and it just doesn't show up in someone's inbox. So I am going to add all of you. So if you're not in it, just let me know and we'll get it figured out. So the Facebook page, again, a great thing to really take advantage of. In past courses, they've been very active, and just a great way, if you watch the video on maybe Monday or Tuesday and you have thoughts, questions, you just want to talk more about it, anything, put it on the Facebook page. You can bring them to the call too. But go ahead and go right to that Facebook page, and start a conversation there. And with everyone else, it's going to be a lot of talking there. And again, it's just a really good way to see this stuff in a deeper way when we get to see it, I think, in different contexts and with a lot of people involved in the conversation. So the other component, the final thing I want to mention, is the coaching buddy kind of component. So I'll talk more about this as the course gets going, but I just want to throw it out there now. What I'm going to do is, I know some of you are just taking this course because you just want the grounding, you just want to understand, this stuff a little bit more, and that's awesome. You have no intentions of ever coaching anyone, and that's totally fine. But for those of you who do want to actually kind of practice teaching this and practice working with people, there'll be an option for that. Look to the Facebook page, probably the weekend before the course starts or right around the beginning of the course, and I'll ask for people to just let me know if they want to be paired up. And what you'll do is just let me know if you're interested, and I'll pair you up with someone in your time zone if possible. And the two of you can kind of take things offline. You can figure out whatever you want to do, but it's an opportunity that maybe, in between the videos and the calls, you could meet, if you meet once a week, even every other week for like an hour, you coach them for a half hour, they coach you for a half hour, or you just talk about this stuff, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's up to you. But it's a great opportunity to get some practice if you're looking to do that. So look for that on the Facebook page. Otherwise, no, I'm so excited. I love this understanding so much. I'm so excited to share it with you, and I'm just really thrilled about the interest there's been in this course. I know we have a great group of people, and again, just kind of take things at your own pace. I'm gonna, like I said, there's gonna be recommended reading. It's not overwhelming, it's not too much, but just kind of take care of yourself. If you are getting a little behind in the videos, you have a really busy week, or you have stuff going on, it's okay. You're gonna have access to this stuff for the rest of your life. All of this material, it isn't going anywhere. And you can ask me questions for the rest of your life. If you don't have it in time for the call on Thursday, there will be another call on Thursday, or you can put it on Facebook, or, that's why I want so many channels for communication and questions, because I don't want you to feel rushed and structured and like you have to get this all in on time. If you can, that's awesome. If you can't, don't worry about it at all. And really the best way to see things more deeply and to get this is to just be easy about it, be casual about it. And we'll talk about this as it gets going, but to just let this information kind of sink in without thinking too much of like, well, how do I coach or how do I apply this? First, just try to understand it. First, just try to get it for yourself, because once you get it for yourself, you'll share it very naturally. So if you have any questions at any point about anything, please send them my way. I'm so happy to answer any questions you have. If they're about content or the recommended reading, which is basically just my books, I think, put them on the Facebook page so everyone can benefit. If it's tech stuff or logistics, just shoot me an email. And I can't wait to get started. I will see you in the first video on Monday, February 29th, Leap Day. It's a lucky day. So thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.